Is clubbing dead everywhere? Like, is it just LA? Because no one goes clubbing anymore. Like, no one even wants to go out. None of my friends have been to the club. I haven't been to a club in months. What happened to clubbing?
And I don't think we should have to pay the cover at clubs until we get to see what it looks like inside. Because some of these clubs will really try you. Like, they will charge you, okay? Whole time, there's no one in there. It's dead. Like, it's empty enough for everyone to be social distancing.
Do you guys buy girls drinks at the club?
I have before, but I told myself I wasn't gonna do it no more.
Why'd you stop?
Cause there's girls out here that just be trying to just leech off other guys and shit. So I realized that and I just stopped.
You just realize that over time, they're just trying to get a free drink at the end of the day. And I'm just not trying to give up free money for no reason, you know? There has to be an end result for something that I'm giving up.
There has to be a return.
Yeah.
What would you say is like a good enough
Return?
Return, yeah.
A next date, like a proper next date to get to know you. I'm not buying you a drink just for you to end up taking that shot or taking that drink and just going home and continuing on with your day.
Shit, they have so much money, man used to send bottles to your table without even coming up to talk to you. They just be like, oh, enjoy, pa. Tómate esa botella. No more, honey. Not even a hookah refill.
What's good, guys? It's your boy Josten J coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right. Clubs are going broke. Men left the scene and women are losing it. So I told you guys I'm going to keep speaking on this. We're supposed to be the broke ones. You know, if we want to, we will. They can do everything by themselves. They don't need us for anything. Why is everybody complaining? Men don't want to go out clubbing anymore. Men don't want to give women free attention anymore. They don't want to buy free drinks anymore. There's something wrong with us. But I thought we were the dusties, the broke ones, the ones that needed help and needed saving. We can't be real men. Why is everyone complaining? See, women don't need men, but men are the sources of their free attention. But when you pull the plug on that, they're going crazy. Roll the clip.
I love to be the one to say it. Club culture dying is a huge reflection on how prominent the DL community actually is. Let's think about this for a second. That video that girl made, the viral video about how club culture is dying because guys want to be the girls now. Because men are so concerned being the center of attention. Basically, everything used to be about the woman. And why are men okay with this shift in priority? And why has the priorities shifted in general? I think it could be for a couple things. One, I do think some men actually just like to flex on other men, and it's kind of like a big dick swinging contest. But that also used to include who would have the most women in their section and who would have the most beautiful women. That's not even something a lot of men are even checking for anymore, and it's because they don't like us. They really don't care about the women. They never did. And the fact that a lot of men are not caring about the fact that their sections are just filled with men should be very telling as to how they actually feel. This is a lot of men's dream come true, and that's why it's not changing. I do think there are two scenarios. One, the ego trumps your desire for women so much to the point where you're willing to be sharing a bottle with 20 other dudes to feel important and to feel like you're in a space of importance, opposed to actually prioritizing being around women. And they want to feel important so bad to the point where they're all fighting to get one Instagram story of one bottle that they didn't fucking pay for, or they're just DL, or they dislike men.
It's so funny that when they don't have access to mislead dudes and use guys, it's just all of a sudden something's wrong. I'm gonna play this next clip and then let's talk about it.
The reason why clubbing sucks is because of rampant misogyny and red pill. And until you get those two things under control, it's always going to continue to suck. The demise of club culture is just a symptom of a bigger cultural issue, and it is red pill. You want to make clubbing fun again, it needs to revolve around women. Women need to be prioritized, and misogyny makes it so that's impossible.
See, it's always the red pill's fault. It's the manosphere's fault for helping guys understand where they're actually at, their actual value. That's a problem. The manosphere and the red pill and all of this stuff is the problem, because if guys are listening to this, guys are having some sense of self-worth and they actually understand their value, they bring something to the table, so we can't use them anymore. Let's kick and scream. Why do you think they're trying to silence this stuff? Men are not putting money back into the system. Men are not putting money back into the pot to be taken advantage of. Remember, with women, it's gimme, 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 gimme. Me, I. Not what can I do for you, sir. So when that stops, nothing good comes of it for them. I'm gonna always speak about this. If we're supposed to be so broke, why do you always need us to foot the bill? Why do you always need from us? Why are you not willing to put into a man? Oh, it's the red pill's fault because all of these dudes understand now. We can't get over on them. That's all they're really saying. And it's to the point where women don't even like when men celebrate each other. We're sassy. We want to spend money on our boys, but not spend money on them. See, once again, it always goes back to money. But here's the problem right here. Women don't want to see you happy ever as a man. They're even saying now, dudes want to impress other dudes and buy tables to be around other dudes. You mean they're homies? What's the problem with guys having a guys' night out and just being amongst the boys and enjoying each other's company? They always want the light shining on them. They want to dim your light. They want you to dim your light to shine the light on them. What's the problem with men celebrating themselves? Because honestly, when you go out and club, it should be because, if anything, you just accomplished something. A new achievement under your belt. Just signed a new deal. Just closed on your house. You want to go out with your boys and not get too drunk, but you want to celebrate. Women want to celebrate nothing. Every day is their birthday. These are the true narcissists. They have a birthday month. We don't operate like that as men. But I want to roll these clips because it's going to expose how women never want to see dudes celebrating themselves or being happy.
I'm going to tell you why the club scene is over. The club scene is over because men want to be women. And when I say men want to be women, they want to cut the line. They want to go in with the promoter. They don't want to buy their drinks. They don't want to buy their bottle. They put on their best fit to impress other men. They're at this club to see this performer, to get a video that they were there and then talk about it for months that they know this performer. And half the time when these guys do buy sections, they're standing on the couch. They don't even care about the girls in the club. They're not there to impress girls. They're there to impress other men, to post on their Instagram story.
I will say one major reason why I feel like New York City club culture is dying is simply because the men want to be the baddie. The men are dancing behind the DJ booths. The men are not buying drinks. The men want to be approached. And now granted, this is not all men, but like majority of men now think they are the prize. So they step in these spaces and now they want to be that spectacle by other men and by women too. And so because of this, women are no longer just in this space for fun. Women can't go behind the DJ booths. Women have to focus on things like the music, like the technicalities of the experience, rather than just thriving in the experience itself. And I didn't even know how many women were actually paying to party. Personally, if I have to pay, I'm not going. Where is the list?
And we have events like Metro Boomin's event, and the men wouldn't get off the stage. They want to be bad bitches so bad. It's so annoying. As a woman, we're not only in competition with other women, now we in competition with the men too. You pushing me to get next to the DJ in the stage? I'm going home.
And the point that I keep making about women are actually the broke ones, women are actually noticing this. Women are actually noticing this, and they're bringing this to light because, see, when women work as bottle girls, when women work as, waitresses, they start to see like, women don't even really tip that well. And it's not all women, but it's just exposing it. So not only are men waking up and saying, no, you must be the broke ones because you're always begging and asking for things. Now, women are even going against it, and they're saying this stuff too. Roll the clip.
Don't get me wrong. I'm all here for women. I am. But in the club scene, it's a different story. They already put money down for a bottle. I'm like, okay, cool. I sit them down. You guys want food? You guys want anything to drink at the moment? I give them waters with lemon. I'm taking care of them at this point. As I'm bringing out food and drinks and all that, I begin to realize these bitches are drunk off their f***ing ass. Second red flag. So they're about to pay for their bottle at this point. It took them forever just to pay for their bottle. They started complaining about the price because the birthday girl was confused. She's over here showing me text messages, stuff like that, like I was texting her. Girl, I do not have your number. I was not texting you at all. I did not book the section for you. She's showing me that she put 200 down, but I have to go in the messages and show her that you only put 100 down. My manager only took 100 off the bottle. Now she's going back and forth with me, getting irritated. I'm like, her friends had to calm her down. Like, please get your friend. Get your friend.
Let me just tell y'all this. 9 times out of 10, like 90% of the strip clubs that I've worked at, the girls are all broke. Like the girls that work there, usually they don't have no money to their name until they go to work that day, and then they'll leave, go spend it, come back, make some more money, go spend it, and they won't have no money to their name. As crazy as it sounds, it's like true. And like it's crazy because like literally all of them, mostly all of them will post, like, if they make the most money, and, like, of course you can make a lot of money in a night and post it and brag about it, but it's like, what are you really doing with that money? A lot of them have, like, literally done nothing with the money except splurge it or just upgrade their living means when they can't really afford it. Like, you upgraded your apartment before you put some money in the savings account. So it's just like a lot of girls go into this industry moving backwards, and that's why girls get stuck in it for so long. So if you're thinking about going into that, just make sure you save your money or, like, invest, because I'm telling you, not even joking, 90% of the girls I've met when I worked at these clubs are broke.
I am extremely frustrated being a full-time employed person living in Florida and not being able to afford to live. I have spent my whole fucking day off trying to find a, more affordable place to live, because I can't afford fucking $1,300 a month in rent, and then fucking a $650 car note, and then $300 in fucking insurance, and then you got utilities, and it's just, it's either I eat or I pay my bills, and then even then it's like, okay, well, which bill's gonna be fucking late this month? And I'm so fucking sick of it.
See, when we're talking about being broke, the thing with men is when you're frugal, when you're a minimalist, when you save your money, you have a plan. You understand that, you could be up today, down tomorrow. See, we understand that. Women kind of spend as they go. Women make money and say, well, I'm here so I can spend this. Think about it. We got TJ Maxx, we got Marshalls, we got Home Goods, we got Ulta, we got Sephora, we got Victoria's Secret. We got all these places, all these candle places, Bed Bath & Beyond, all these places. Women are the major consumers in the market. We're not like that. I tell you guys all the time, if it doesn't benefit me, I don't buy things. I buy supplements. I buy things for my home gym. I buy things that benefit me. I buy things that fix my car. I buy things that benefit me, or I put it back into my business, which is me, the brand, Josten J. You are him. They are them. Him gang. I pour back into my community, my brothers, with time and energy as well as money. Women don't do that. Women spend a bunch of money to make themselves feel a certain type of way. Men actually do things that make them feel a type of way. We go get things that make us feel a type of way. Has nothing to do with spending money. They're the major consumers. So even when you see a woman in a nice car, she ain't paid for that. She ain't paid for that flat out. She has not paid for that flat out. Has a high car payment. I have no car payment. Pretty sure there's a bunch of brothers out there, no car payment, and have multiple cars. Never forget that. They're credit rich, or you can consider it credit broke. Credit cards are funding all of this stuff. So when they're calling us broke, they're really the broke ones. Trying to get this through to guys. So when you're feeling bad, like, oh, a woman's making it seem like I can't afford her. No, you can afford a woman that's actually for you. If she wants to be high maintenance and all of this stuff, let her be like that. Because here's the thing, even with the clubbing thing, oh, men are broke because they want to share one bottle and they don't want to buy shots for us and they don't want to ask us if we want drinks. Why would a man do that and waste his time? This is not back in the day. See, men have adjusted. This is the problem right here. Men have adjusted. Women haven't. Women are still stuck in the past. Men are waking up to what's actually going on. See, that's why they're frustrated, but they try to get in your head, making it seem like you're the one that's losing. Absolutely not. See, if you don't learn from what's happening, you're doomed to repeat things from the past. Men are actually adjusting their strategy. Men are actually adjusting how they do things. See, remember, this is why women don't like intelligent men. Intelligent men sit back, assess the situation, make their calculations, because we're deductive problem solvers. And we say, okay, moving left isn't what's best for me. It used to be, so now I need to go right. Women are saying, no, I'm going to go left. And I'm going to keep going left till left works, even though I know I should go right. This is why they're frustrated. Men ain't doing this clubbing stuff anymore. Overpriced alcohol. They play a bunch of music that you might not necessarily be into. You're just into the vibe of the night. And that's cool. Certain dudes still go out. They want to have fun with their boys. But when it comes to spending a bunch of money, nah, clubs are going broke. Clubs are going broke. There's nothing that you can't do amongst yourself with your boys. And you can still go out, but you don't need to go to some expensive club and pay some charge to get in, to get at women that aren't even worth it anyway. That's my next point. Women that you're gonna meet and be around in the club aren't worth it anyway, and they can't even understand this. Roll the clip.
The other day, my guy friends were just like, yeah, I'd never date a bartender. It's like, what? They said bartenders are on the same level as strippers. And like, no hate, like, get your rag, honestly. I don't care. But really, I feel like that's a little bit extreme. And honestly, I feel like men are just so insecure about the idea of other men looking at their, like, girlfriend. I used to be a bottle girl, and I had a boyfriend. Let me fucking tell ya, he wasn't happy about that shit.
Man, at the end of the day, do what makes you happy, guys, but most importantly, do what saves money. Stack that bread up, get that bag up, get those achievements under your belt. Because it's so funny, the guys that they're complaining about not going to the club or not wanting to be chivalrous, and this is the reason men are staying away from it, and clubs are going broke. This is the results, but this is why it's happening. Because men have time limits on things. They actually understand. Women don't think they have a time limit. For instance, I'm not saying that men can't have fun, but going clubbing, spending money willy-nilly, waking up the next day thinking, you know, damn, I shouldn't have spent all that money. And damn, I ate like crap last night because I was drinking and I was drunk. Guys are realizing that that's over in your younger years. When you're older, it's time to get serious. See, this is why life really starts for men when they hit their 30s. Life starts for men when they hit their 30s. Guys, never feel bad that you're not in the position you want to be in right now. For all my younger guys, and even my guys that are in their early 30s especially, keep grinding. Keep grinding. You're going to get that bag up. You're going to make your parents or whoever you want to make proud. You're going to make them proud. But you have to have a goal and then work towards that. Not spending every night in the club, because as you can see, men are bossed up. Men are bossing up. That's why these clubs are going bankrupt and they're going broke. And women have a problem with it because they can't reap the benefits off of your wallet and your free attention. So this was why clubs are going broke, men left the scene, and women are losing it. Hope you guys got a lot out of this video. And I want to take this second to tell all my brothers, if nobody's told you that they appreciated you, whether it's today or it's been a while, I want you to know that I appreciate you. We got to stick together. Men must support other men. It's your boy, Josten J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Some niggas really don't be broke. Some niggas really just be confused. Cause I'd be confused. Cause what? Y'all bitches kids is what, about 4 to 8 years old now? 4 to 8 years ago, you posted a twerk video, a picture or something. Your baby father commented and said, and I quote, "Damn, that ass is fat," end quote. And I'm gonna tell you what you bitches did not reply. You didn't reply A, plan a date. You didn't reply B, you gotta take me out, get my hair done before I reply to you. You didn't say none of that. What did y'all bitches say? It's not even that fat, LOL. Then it took that nigga 3 hours and 37 minutes because he said, and I quote, "I don't even do this Instagram. Just send me your number," end quote. Then it took that nigga 19 hours to convince you to come to his crib. Then it took that nigga 3 blunts, 2 blunts with grabber, 1 without, and a bottle of, since this is 4 to 8 years ago, Casamigos to get you to fuck. So, back to what I was saying, niggas really don't be broke, they be confused, because why did that nigga do nothing for you, and now I gotta do everything for you?